Hi everyone, happy weekend. I have a big coloring supplies haul today, mostly all from Amazon. Most are books, but I have some markers and I can't remember what else is in the box. I guess we'll find out, but there's some other coloring supplies in there. So the books that are a couple of books I want to do individual videos on for full flip throughs, like Deborah Muller's New Gypsy Caravan. I love the color in this book. It's so beautiful. I think it's a big selling point when a coloring book cover has a great color theme and it's bright and popping, and I think this one really does the trick. I think it's the #1 seller right now on Amazon, or it was. Just a little update. For anybody who doesn't know, Book Depository is closing. Not sure if you heard that. So for those of you who are buying coloring books internationally, or you have another week, I think, to get your orders in. I think they're shipping up until maybe next week. It's because Book Depository is a subsidiary of Amazon, and they've cut back, laid off thousands of people because of the recession and whatnot. So those of you that rely on books from Book Depository, you'll no longer be able to get them. You'll have to go to Amazon Japan or Amazon UK. So if you're a Book Depository fan, you best rush on out and get your stuff. And you can just Google that and look in the news. It's in the news. So this is Deborah Muller's New Gypsy Caravan. It occurred to me I do not have her other Gypsy book. I believe she has another one, and I don't think I have yet. But I'm going to do a separate specific flip through of this one because I like to do that for her channel. So let me show you some other stuff I have here. So I have, this one is brand new. It's Coloring Book Cafe's RV Road Trip. And I have Creative Haven's Gnome Sweet Gnome by Teresa Goodridge. And of course, Teresa Goodridge does amazing New England style countryside scenes, as we know from her Main Street book and many others, her autumn, her fall, her spring books. This one is so cute, and I love it because I feel like you could do an autumn theme, a spring theme. I thought there might even be a winter theme. Summer, blueberry pie, blackberry pies and whatnot. So sweet. Summer, watermelons. This looks like a fall picture. I'm flipping back to front, by the way. Spring, April showers. Beach theme, we got summer. Putting out the laundry. Be my Valentine. That's so cute. Mystery of mushrooms. Fall, autumn. Ooh, circus. That's unique. Snow cones, cotton candy. That's a year-round picture. Here's a winter one. Ice skating. Christmas. I love this book. Love, love, love. Party time. I will link all of the books and products that I show you in this video in the comment section below if you want to go save it for your card or save it for later or just check it out. Read the reviews. Oh, sweet dreams. It's so cute. Look at the little rainbow in the tree. That might be my favorite. Oh, this one's cute too. I love Teresa Goodridge. Her books are so adorable. You can also join her Facebook page and see a lot of completed pictures if you need inspirational coloring ideas. Here's that beautiful April shower one. Sunflowers. So cute. Love it. Okay, this is the Coloring Book Cafe's RV Road Trip. And this is going to be perfect for summer. As always, Coloring Book Cafe has those little small images in the front, which are copies of the big ones. I just skipped those. There's no point showing that twice. If you want to do minis, you can certainly do that. So we have lots of scenes of inside the RV, outside the RV, campsites. So great summer book if you are into RVs and things like that. This was actually sent to me by a friend of mine. And I'm not a big RV fan. I've never even been in an RV. So I don't know if I'm going to do very well coloring an RV. That's beautiful. Looks like Yosemite. We have landscape view. There's a mini compact trailer. Ooh, Hawaii. There's another landscape view. I guess I can show you one, but it's a pain to turn it in my camera. That's more like at the campsite. Oh, that's cute. Lakeside. Here's another one. Oops, skipped one. I love this little mini one, like a kind of like a girly one. That one looks more desert themed. Skipped one again. RV road trip. That one is by Coloring Book Cafe. I believe it's only like $4, so you can't go wrong with that. All right. I have another really cute spring one by Morgana Sky called Happy Spring. You can see that here. Morgana Sky, it's similar to the style of Coloring Book Cafe. We still have these little minis in the front if you want to do mini pictures. But let's get to the big ones. This book has more like quotes, I feel like. I think I'm crooked in this camera, guys. Am I crooked? That's crooked. Yeah, more inspirational, some spring quotes, lots of flowers, cute animals. If you love doing botanicals and nature scenes, this is a great one. If you're new to flowers, if you want to practice your Prismacolor pencil blending on flowers, this is a very inexpensive book, a good way to practice. That one's, I love this one with the letter, all the flowers coming out with the stamps. I want to do that one. That's silly. See the kitty? Everything grows with love. Sing with the birds. Did I skip one? Yes, I did. Butterflies. Another very inexpensive coloring book. It's probably about $4 or $5. Nurture Your Soul. Teacups, strawberries. And that's it for Happy Spring by Morgana Sky. Extremely cute. All right. Here is one. I have two others here. I have Alien Worlds, which is brand new, and I have Birds in the Forests, which is literally brand new by Denise Cleet. These are, this is Kirby Rosanna's. These are going to be individual videos for flip throughs because they're long and I have a lot to say about these pictures. So I'm going to do those immediately after this in a separate video, and I'll upload them at the same time just to show you. This book is incredible. I have a lot of things and tips to say on this book. And Birds in the Forest, I have this one with her Little Mermaid. So check this out in my next video. I'll link the videos below as well here. Same with this one. This is Mythographic's brand new aviary by Joseph Kettenbang, an artist coloring book of winged beauties. This is my favorite of them all. Absolutely love this one as well. I will do a flip, show you all these pages in a separate video as well. I don't want this video to be super long. Okay, so we'll get down to the coloring supplies. I'm going to show you a brand new flip through of Coco Wyo's Decora Girls. So this is brand new. Decora Girls. There's another Decora Girls as well. This one is the new one. I don't know how old the other one is, but they're just kind of like these punk kind of just kind of grunge style girls with lots of cool stuff on them, lots of accessories, fun pictures. You can do bright popping colors in this book. They're single-sided. You have the black page in between. So we do have a little bit of that sort of manga style. I do feel like too many of these pictures are too similar. Like I might only do like 5 in the whole book, because otherwise I feel like I'm repeating myself too much. But lots of fun. A little bit of goth undertones, but more punk grunge, I think. Kind of disco. That's just what it makes me think of. Love and hate. Again, another very inexpensive book. That's probably only $5.99. I'll link this below. I see here there's a white strip on mine. I think mine got misprinted, and the pictures go too close to the top, so I think that's a little printing error. But no biggie. Like that one does not appeal to me whatsoever. I love Coco Wyo's Lolita. That's my favorite book next to Galaxy Queen. This one, yeah. I do like these little framed like portraits. Hands with jewel, lots of jewelry. I'm not a fan of doing jewelry, but when I do it, I use a lot of like stickles and things like that. A lot of my sparkle pins. See how I'm saying a lot of these are so identical, but if you only want to do, you know, a good handful, then I think you might like this book. Very inexpensive. All right, next book I have here is, this one's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's Morgana Sky's Drinking Animals. Cocktail recipes included. Perfect summer coloring book. This book is so much fun. So again, you'll see you have the mini coloring cards with the recipes on them. But let's just skip to the big pictures. It's so much fun. Look at this llama. Isn't that cute? So much fun. Pineapple vodka cocktail, the pineapple punch. Pink flamingo. And some have recipes and words and some do not. Vodka sunrise, the red dawn. Margarita the beach bum. It's so cute. Believe it or not, I'm allergic to alcohol, so I've never been able to drink my whole life. So I tend to like take these kind of recipes and make like virgin versions, experiment. Like instead of like the vodka, I'll use like a tonic water or something, or like a sparkling water, or a LaCroix, or the LaCroix, those sparkling drinks. The Caribbean Cruise Rum Runner. What is that? That's so hilarious. Blue Hawaiian, the Lagoon Libation. Tropical Whiskey Smash, the Fruity Fling. It's so cute. Oh, the sloth. Look at the little Hawaii tank top. Mango Vodka Martini. Hello, the Mango Tango. Vodka Tonic, the Refreshing Refresher. Mojito, the Minty Mango. Light Rum, Mint Leaves, Lime Juice, Mango Juice. I have no idea how you'd replace rum with something virgin. But Coconut Vodka Martini, the Beachy Babe. Strawberry Daiquiri, the Berry Blitz. That's so cute. Whiskey Sour, the Sour Sunset. How creative. something different to look at and color and actually like get a little value beyond your coloring pleasure for the little recipes and stuff. Isn't that cute? So adorable. Very creative. I'll link that below. All right, next I have Chibi Girls by Demita Victoria, Classic Chibi. And this Chibi Girls is, I have this one here, if you can see it. That's the Victorian Chibi. Can you see that? I have that one. I love it. This one is a little more plain, but we do have like, you know, Greco, Roman, Greek kind of classics in here. We have some like Victorian era. We have some just classic like 20s or 30s or just like vintage wardrobe and scenes, but they're very basic. If you look at like the windows, not a lot of detail. You have to put your own detail on the bottles and stuff in the background. That looks very Elizabethan. I love the hat on this one. I love Chibi Girls, all the Chibi Girls books. They're so fun. Whoa. Oh, what is that? That's like a hat with her. I thought it was her hair on top. Odd. So odd. Ooh, very Jane Austen. I think these are all individual pages and not duplicates. Let's see. That looks like Princess Leia. Let's see. I haven't seen any duplicates yet. There's the kind of Greek one, more Greek, early Roman, Sophocles. Let's see. No, these are all individual. There's must be like 50 pages in here. Roman shield. Was that like a medieval? I think it was more medieval era shield. I can't tell. There's so little details in here. Love that one. Aww. I would like to see just like a little less pure face and more details in the pictures. More like, not, you know, not just the dress, like details in the room, you know, parasol and a poodle or something. I don't know. These are mostly just pure faces, but I still like it. Chibi Girls Classic. I'll link this below by Demita Victoria. Okay, I have one book left, and then I have some, well, two, but one that I'm going to do a separate video of. I have some coloring supplies in here. So this is Christina Caron's brand new Fairy and Fantasy 4 grayscale coloring book. Christina Caron's pictures are some of my favorites, and her books are high quality artist paper. They're always like that silky, light gloss paper, not like the cheapy Amazon paper. So like markers and pens just glide like silk on these and blend so well, almost like a marker blending card. So I mostly do markers in her books. You can definitely do pencils as well. Prismacolors works beautifully in here. It just takes a long time. Look at that hair. Little dragon. So this one, ironically, I copied onto paper because I wanted to make it bigger, because I love the book, the fairy book, so much. I want to give it to my friend. So I copied it onto my Nina paper. I'm going to color it there, because she loves fairies and fairy books. Mini troll. Such serious eyes. Maternity. Stella. And honestly, my Copic skin tones just work like butter in here. I love it so much. I have a few tutorials on how to color skin with Copic markers. I can link those below if you'd like. So yeah, absolutely love Christina Caron's books and work. That is her newest one, which is number 4. This is the one I'm going to do a separate video of. I have not seen another video for this. It's brand new. It's by Selena Fenech, Natural Enchantment. I actually looked all over for a video. There's another Natural Enchantment by a different artist. It's a different book. And she has another similar natural one Selena Fenech does, but it's not this one. This one is brand new. I don't know if I'll be the first one to do a video, but I'm going to do a separate video. I do have an old video on this one, the Fairy Tales book. I have a whole video on that I can flip through for you. I'm sorry, I can link that below for you. This is one of my favorites. So I will do a separate flip of this next and a separate video. So please keep an eye out for that. And let's move on to these markers I got. So these were budget markers. So these are Ujeco 24 dual tip pens, water-based brush and fine liner, reds and pinks, because it's that time of year when you do a lot of florals. Non-toxic, acid-free. I don't think this was more than like $20, maybe less. I can't remember. Has a really nice slipcover case. It's shiny. You can see my ring light on there. So let's just take out a couple and try them on this paper. There's a hot pink. It's rolling away from me. Come back. Roll. Let's try a couple of these. Do I have a coloring page to test on? Let me see. Hold on. I do. Not really the kind you color with that. I have a Rainbow Bright page. So let's just see what happens. This may not be the best paper for these. Never know until you start. So yeah, we have the thin fine liners, which are good for like little tiny flowers and things, which are really useful. Then these beautiful brush tips. And with these kind of markers, I dab and pull the color. Don't press and put weight down, just kind of glide it and pull so you don't get like streaks or tear your paper. That looks nice. Here's a pink. Same concept. You can kind of, let's try the pink. Well, let's just do the cape. Yeah, so I pull down. The Nina paper, which is this paper I've printed on, is classically not known for water-based, like the water-based Tombos. It's not a good paper for water things because it will tear up your paper if you do many layers or go back over it. It's more for all kinds of pencil and markers and felt tip. So you can see I can't really go back over it or it might tear the paper, but I would go over this with a pencil and it saved me so much time to get a pink base layer. So I would then get my Prismacolors and go right over it. So it's great for a base, but if you wanted to do a second layer, just do it quick in long streaks, almost like a pen, so you don't tear your paper. Yeah, just kind of flick it. So it's actually not really tearing because I have learned how to prevent that, but if you get too heavy, you can. I'm going to go over this darker color with this pink and see how they blend, changing the overall color. Actually, this is working better than I expected on this paper. Yeah, it's a nice rich color. Very moist. The pens are very moist. So that's good. I'm always hesitant to buy budget supplies, but let's try like a brighter pink down here. Let's do a little rainbow. Yeah, and if you can just get like, use one of your Strathmore papers to print some of your coloring pages on, or like a paper that's in like a Kirby Rosanis book or one of the higher quality coloring books, then you should be fine. But for water-based, you know, I like to use my Bristol Strathmore papers. Now you can just do this. You can also get a water brush, I believe, and which I don't have with me, I should have thought, and blend it in and give like a watercolor effect, or you can just straight up color with it. Let's try a red over yonder. This is kind of like a coral. A little darker. And you see when you, whoops, I went over. So, but when you brush stroke it and pull up or down, it doesn't tear paper or streak. It's just a little trick I learned. That has more orange in it. Let's do a red. I like these. Not gonna be able to finish this page now because this is not how it's supposed to look, but let's do a little red. You can go back over it a few times, but you're more likely to get like a mottled look. Mottled look. Great reds in here too if you want to use these like at Christmas times. A lot of reds, like 7 or 8 reds. Not bad at all. Let's see what the darkest red is. This is like a Christmas red. I can get that thing out. What you guys see what I have next? I have a metallic colored pencil set. Okay, we're not doing the darkest red, but let's just do this plumish color. It's like a brown red. Let's see. Let's do the window. It's like a plum color. These remind me a great deal of my Hethrone, Hethrone, Hethrone brush marker, huge tin set. I did a video on way early on when I started my coloring channel. If I can find that on the playlist, I'll link that below. They're exactly like these, but there's a gigantic amount of them in a big tin. It's like 3 or 4 trays. I would say these work almost identically. Of course, it's going to cost a little more, but if you wanted to start out with this type of marker, this set would be good. But check out that video if you're interested. I can link. I love this really rich kind of burgundy color. And let's try the light one. Second to last, lightest. Oh wait, I already did this color. Whoops. Same color I did there. Oh no, is it? I think it is. Well, anyway, so yeah, so that, you get the idea for these. Like if you look back at that cape I did now, it's really solid and it didn't tear the paper, but I did that like this with my marker, like that brush stroke. So yeah, those are actually far better than I expected. So definitely worth the money on this one. I'm glad I got these. I love my markers. And next, woohoo, I have Colors 50-piece metallic colored pencil, soft touch, premium expert tin, artist premium quality, rich and vibrant colors, smooth, lead, non-toxic. This is new. 50 unique, vibrant colors, no duplicates, suitable for precision coloring, ideal for drawing, illustrating, blah, blah, blah. Smooth laydown, vast color range. Let's take a look-see. We're going to open this without scratching the tin. And it's interesting how it's like it almost looks like a recycled, like a recycling type cardboard, but it's metal. I don't know how to describe that. Oh, I love the Color tints. I think they're so nice. I have the giant green set somewhere that that came out, I think, like last autumn or fall. So metallics are so fun, especially for around the holidays, for doing ornaments, for doing signs, for doing cars, trains, machinery. Oh, love it. Look at those colors. Oh, they're like muted tones, almost vintage Victorian, like soft vintage type tones. There's a name for it I can't think of. Oh, look, and we have a color swatch. Perfect. Look at that. me licky. Let's see. Oh, look at all those purples and blues. The bottom tray has this kind of handle. Only 2 trays. This one doesn't need it. Do I have anything better to color on? No, I don't. That's okay. So I have my favorite colored pencil sharpener. This is my Jarlink. I've shown it a bazillion times. No joke. I still have never charged this since I got it. It is chargeable with USB. Oh, I must have had this since like last September. It was like months before Thanksgiving, like August or September. I've only charged it once, like no joke. Like it's been so long, I don't even know what happened to the charger. So when it dies, I probably have to buy a new one because I probably lost it. So anyway, this is the only pencil I use for colored pencils, and I keep it on the 3, and it knows when to stop. You just have to gently put it in, and it'll stop on its own. So let's do some of these beautiful. Let's do like some greens here. Come on, jump up. I'm going to give this a little sharpen here. My Jarlink. So this is how they come. Kind of dulled. But I'm going to put it in just until I feel it stop and barely push, and it will know when to stop. So now it thinks it's done, and it's a perfect sharpen. So let us test this out. Do some green hair or something. Oh, and they feel metallic too. They're like all shiny. Like it's weird. Like I can feel it's like a metallic feel to it. Oh, and it says Chinese jade. So it has a color name. And I cannot remember if these, what percentage of wax versus oil are in these pencils. So they don't feel very dry like a strict oil pencil. It's got a little bit of it's streaky, like glossing, like smoothing right over the paper. Definitely more oil than wax, I would say. It's kind of like a color soft, maybe. And my Nina paper here, works for almost all pencils. I don't think I've ever tried a pencil yet that doesn't work as well. Maybe there's one of a Swiss pencil I have. I can't remember the name of it because I can't pronounce it. But anyway, that one was not great on this paper. So don't buy that one. Whichever one that is. I can't remember. Let's see. Let us get a lighter green. Let's just try it with the way it comes, unsharpened. Let's see. Kind of odd to color when it's sharpened. I'm just kind of circling it in. It doesn't look overly like shiny metallic. The silver and gold likely will. It almost looks more like my Spectrum Noir tri-blend markers. There's one of the boxed sets that are called Vintage Muted Tones, and this is what it makes me think of, like soft shades, muted colors. Let's see if we can get in a yellow blend into that. Let's see. Sharpen this a little. Actually, I like it better when it's a little more dull, actually. So I can circle it. I like to do little circles when I'm doing wide open spaces, like a big circle of hair or something. Ooh, that's a nice gold. This is gold. And I'm just blending it in with that green. I'm sure you'll see some people eventually doing more detailed swatches of these. You know, I'm not a big fan of swatching my pencils. Most pencils, unless it's like my 500 Brute Fruners, like when so many look the same, that one needs a swatch. But like most of the time, I find most pencils, the lead is similar to the color you see on paper, and I can imagine my blending well. I don't need to see it. Like I can choose my colors without having to swatch it. I wish I could pay someone to swatch all my stuff, because I just don't like swatching and then give it back to me. Hey, that's a good business. Everybody wants to start a business. You should start a art supply swatching service. Someone sends you all their stuff, they swatch it out, send it all back. Charge them, I don't know, $200 or something. Why not? Let's get a little of this lime color. Yeah, they're nice and soft. Like, not break. I don't see any crumbs, so there's not crumbing at all. I'm just getting multiple shades of lime and green and yellow in this hair. And then I can go back in with some darker one around the edges. You can only really do this kind of circling thing that I'm doing if your edges are flat. If you sharpen it, you can't do that. So it's a nice muted green. This looks to me like when I combine these colors, like a fern, like a jade with the fern and jade. Let's get back with this dark one here. So imagine how much better this will work on actual paper that has more tooth, like in a Joanna Basford book. Sadly, I don't have any coloring books right by me, so I can't test it, but yeah, I really like that a whole lot. Let's look at one of the purples. Pretty! My favorite purple. Come on, let's get this out here. Rose. See, now it says rose, but it looks to me like a God, I don't even know. Plum, light plum. Oh, let's sharpen this one. Perfect. Pretty and soft. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the metallic once you start layering it on there. But overall, I think this works more like just like soft tones, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if you do it like this, you can kind of see. See how that looks? Let's get a blue. I have to cut this video. I have to go give my little grandson some lunch. I'm on baby duty soon here. Yeah, you can see. Doing this nice and soft. That's a gorgeous blue. That's like a denim. Oh, look at that. It's like a real denim blue. Mix it with that purple. Filling in some of that tooth. Ooh! Okay, well, this is going to take me a long time to play with these, but you have a general gist. So these are absolutely gorgeous color metallic pencils. That's it. So I'm going to do some individual reviews after I feed my grandson of these other books, flip through. So check out those videos. Thanks again, and I will link all these goodies below. And the only other thing I got that would be non-consequence to anybody would be my Prismacolor Premier. I got this actually used. I found it at a used art supply, which is a weird little quirky shop we have here. But it's never been opened, but it's dusty. But like, it's for when I'm on the go for my Prismacolors, when I'm traveling or going places. I don't want to take my jar link with me. And they do have it on Amazon, so it wasn't that expensive, but I got it for like $1. Seriously. So but I will link the Amazon one below if you guys are interested. All right, thanks again. See you in another video.